All right, it's Rapid TV. My name is Cynthia, and of course, we are at the ICC to witness the certificate of return issuing to distinguished senators that have been elected, to represent their different constituencies. And of course, out of the 109, about 98 seats have been taken. And of course, it's a great day, for a lot of people, for those who have witnessed a change, for the first time. I mean, a huge congratulations to all of the distinguished senators elect. And of course, it is our desire that they will be able to represent their different constituencies in the most appropriate way. We go straight to the event and of course show you a clip of what is happening right here. We'll be right back to take interviews of some distinguished senators, members, and of course well-wishers of all of these elected senators. And then we get to know what they feel and of course their view of the past general election. Don't go anywhere, it's Rapid Television.
The next state is Taraba.
Taraba South, David Siu Jim Kuta. Taraba South, David Jim Kuta. Taraba Central, Manu Aruna. Taraba Central, Manu Aruna. Taraba North, Isa Shuaibu Lau. Taraba North, Isa Shuaibu Lau. Taraba South, David Jim Kuta. Taraba Central, Manu Aruna. Taraba North, Isa Shuaibu Lau.
In the absence of senators elect from Taraba, Honorable National Commissioner, you may kindly return to your seat. Still in the Northeast, it's my pleasure to invite the Secretary to the Commission, Mrs. Rose Oriara Anthony, to present certificates of return to senators from Bauchi, Borno, and Yobe. She will be assisted by the Director General of the TAI. She will be assisted by the Director General of the Electoral Institute of INEC. The first state is Bauchi.
Bauchi South, Umar Sheu Buba. Bauchi South, Umar Sheu Buba. Bauchi Central, Ahmed Abdul Ningi. Bauchi Central, Ahmed Abdul Ningi. Bauchi North, Samaila Dahuwa Kala. Samaila Dahuwa Kala, Bauchi North. To call the next state.
The next state is Borno. Please, senators elect from Borno, get ready.
Borno North, Muhammad Tahir Mongonu. Borno North, Muhammad Tahir Mongonu. Borno Central, Kaka Shehu Lawan. Borno Central, Kaka Shehu Lawan. Borno South, Muhammad Ali Ndume. Muhammad Ali Ndume. Finish now.
The next state is Yobe.
Yobe East, Al-Aji Ibrahim Gaidam. Yobe East, Al-Aji Ibrahim Gaidam.
Congratulations on your...
Thank you. Thank you.
How do you feel about today?
Well, first of all, let me thank God for making today possible for all of us. I also thank my people, the people of Kano North, for giving me the opportunity to once again represent them in the Senate of the Federal Government of Nigeria. Today is okay. It's okay. We are thankful to God that we are witnessing and we are part of this event. So it's good for democracy. It's a way forward for democracy.
So you are not doing the National Assembly. So what will you do differently compared to what you did for coming back this time?
Yeah, we are always, thinking of modernizing our laws, making it more robust in a way that to bring in the entire legal system, our constitution, our statutory laws will bring about the upliftment of our economy, of our people, so that our people will be in a situation that we might say, we call it Eldorado.
I have the beautiful, elegant Madam Ireti. Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to first of all ask you, how do you feel? I mean, this is a new level that you work so hard for.
Some sense of this work needs to take place. We did a change in the FCT and we got it. We're not condemning Aduda. We're grateful for the work he's done so far. But after 20 years, we really do need something new.
So what is that new thing you're going to be bringing to the FCT? Because everyone is definitely going to be looking at you for this.
A people-focused leadership. Abuja needs a lot of things that it's not getting, and that's because nobody's paying attention. The elected officials, is not the job of the minister to pay attention to the people. He wasn't elected by them, but it is the job of the senator and the House of Rep members to look at the needs of the people and ensure that they are met, and I will do so.
So let's now go to, you're a woman, and some persons might want to say, oh, do you have any plans for women?
I have a lot of plans for the women, much more, many more plans that I can actually go into right now. But if you've listened to me before, you know that I detailed things that I think without women being empowered, Nigeria can really develop. And I intend to ensure that in the FCT, we set a role model for the rest of the country.
Thank you so much for speaking with us, and we wish you a very fruitful time.
Thank you.
We now go to the Northwest Geopolitical Zone. It's my pleasure to invite Honorable National Commissioner, Professor Abdullahi Abduzuru, to step forward, please. The Director of Voter Registry and the Director of Audit should also step forward to assist Honorable National Commissioner. The first state there is Jigawa State.
Jigawa Southwest. Kabib Mustafa. Jigawa Southwest. Kabib Mustafa. Jigawa Northeast. Abdulhamid Malam Madoru Ahmed. Jigawa Northeast. Abdulhamid Malam Madoru Ahmed. Jigawa Northwest. Usaini Babangida Uba. Jigawa Northwest. Usaini Babangida Uba.
The next state is Kano.
Kano Central. Shekarau Ibrahim. Kano Central. Shekarau Ibrahim. Kano North. Barau I Jibrin. Kano North. Barau I Jibrin. Kano South. Kawu Suleiman Abdurrahman. Kano South. Kawu Suleiman Abdurrahman.
The next state is Katsina. Katsina State.
Katsina North. Nasir Sani Zangon Daura. Katsina North. Nasir Sani Zangon Daura. Katsina South. Danduse Mutari Mohammed. Katsina South. Danduse Mutari Mohammed.
Still on Northwest, I will now invite Honorable National Commissioner, Professor Sani Mohammed Kala, to please rise and present certificates of return to senators-elect from Kebbi, Sokoto, and Zamfara. He will be assisted by the Director Secretariat.
Adamu Mohammed Alero. Adamu Mohammed Alero. Kebbi South, Musa Garba.
The next state is Zamfara.
Zamfara North, Yau Sahabi Alaji. Zamfara North, Yau Sahabi Alaji.
I will now invite Honorable National Commissioner, Professor Rhoda Gomez, to rise and present certificates of return to senators-elect from Edo, Cross River, and Delta.
All right, so we're still here, and I have a distinguished senator who is here on this very great occasion. As he has been elected by his people, I have Senator Impiri Bahinada. Is that right?
You didn't get it.
Oh my God.
Mpigi Barinada.
Okay, good morning. How do you feel being here today?
Well, as part of the normal rituals of any senator, any parliamentarian elect, returns is one of those rituals. We are here, having fought well in the field, and today is one of those days for a reward. I'm here to pick my certificate of return. I feel happy.
Okay, so I would like to ask you, what are you going to do differently now that you are here? Like, what are you going to do differently for the next 4 years for your people?
Yeah, by the grace of God, once the next Senate is inaugurated sometimes in June, I think looking at from where we have started last in June 2019 down to June and 2023, we're going to write kind of astray all what we've done in the Senate, starting from the budgeting processes, of which I can tell you the Ahmed Lawan Senate has done very well, turning the turn of the budget from January to December. You see what we did in the Electoral Act. You saw also what we did with the PIA now. All these are improvements. I can assure you that the 9th Senate was actually apt and they were up to it. All what we need to do is to improve on our performance and the legislative input we've done in the 9th Senate to kind of make it better for Nigerians. We've seen all what has happened around union for growth, union for betterment, especially the downtrodden. I think this time around, we have to concentrate fully, knowing fully whether Nigerians are yearning for growth, for development, and for seeing how these infrastructures that have been can be made to go around the country. Mind you, the work of the legislator, just like an input, the executional part of it is executive.
One last question. How would you describe the last general elections? I mean, you mentioned yearning, so I had to remember that.
Yes, I can tell you for sure. I am from Rivers State, and Rivers State is PDP state. And with what I saw in Rivers State, excellent. All my people voted very well, and I can say this with the deployment. If you are not popular, you won't win. So for those popular, we are here. I want to also tell anybody, if you are popular, gone are those days that tickets are handpicked and given to people. So I can tell you that last election was an election of selections of popularity and unpopularity.
All right, thank you so much. Wish you a wonderful 4 years.
Thank you.
All right. So we are still here at the Coalition Center where senators are being issued their certificate of return. And of course, not only senators, I have the ever No, he's a Nigerian actor. Not just a Nigerian actor, he's a person who has been very vocal when it comes to the happenings in the entertainment industry and also political space. Good afternoon. You're here to support someone here today?
Yes, my friend, distinguished Senator Isinazo, won the election. And say yes, congratulations.
Absolutely. So what are you seeing this present government?
Well, for me, I told Nigerians to go out there to vote for individuals with character and personality. And he's going to do very well, because if you already know him, he won't. A party will be scared because I understand. With people like him around and a few people I'm seeing injected by Labour, I think this is going to be a very, very good one. Yeah, we'll have more Nigerians, not bourgeois.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Ekiti Central. Bamidele Michael Opeyemi. Ekiti Central. Bamidele Michael Opeyemi. Ekiti South. Adaramotu Adeyemi Raphael.
Ogun West. Adeola Solomon Olamilekan. Ogun West. Adeola.
I feel quite happy. I feel excited that once again you can say that we're on the march again. I'm happy that this transition, which appears to have challenges, is finally coming to some kind of conclusion. And I'm full of hope that with this new responsibility, we can rearrange and reorder our country in the best interest of our people. This is where we are.
So many people see this election as being keenly contested. How will you describe this?
I think that there is no election that is easy. That is why it is an election, and it's also a struggle for power. So this is the way we expect it to be. I think it's just like any other election, keenly fought. Some people have won, and some people did not quite make it now. My own advice is that the biggest challenge we have is to reunite ourselves as a people. And to the people who have won, they should extend their hand of fellowship. If possible, form a government of national unity. And to the people who have not lost, but who have not made it, they should compete with the people who took the mantle today. Another 4 years is not too far. We'll start over again.
What are you bringing to the Senate?
Well, I'm bringing the experience, I'm bringing the kind of grassroots interest that I've always shown. I'm going to be very, very strong about empowering the grassroots through the local government. I'm going to work very hard on how we can support the fiscally challenged in all applications. I'm going to work about how we can maintain standards. Part of my passion is that there is really nothing that we are giving to expatriates that Nigerians cannot do. Once upon a time, this job that you are doing was done by expatriates. You are breaking it, and there is none. I'm not aware of anything that somebody can do that Nigeria cannot do. If we're able to give Nigerians the opportunity, we'll make mistakes, we'll correct it. Nigerian money will stay in Nigeria, and we'll continue to have prosperity. That's really one of the things that are very important.
Osun East. Fadahunsi Adenigba Francis. Fadahunsi Adenigba Francis. Osun West.
We are still here, and of course speaking to persons who are here, honorables who are here to pick up their certificates. Distinguished honorables that are here to pick up their certificate of return, and it's a pleasure to have, all the way from Osun State. Good morning.
morning. How are you?
I am very well. My first question would be, how do you feel being elected for this very, very distinguished position? I mean, to represent your people.
Well, I thank God. I've been there and I'm returning. When you have a good work and you are doing it, your people will return you. So I appreciate my people, the good people of Osun East,
yes,
particularly Osun and the governor. That I thank them very much, and I thank God Almighty. At least today is a very good day, memorable day. And I'm returning back to serve them the more for another 4 years. To go back to Osun East is still the best. The best senatorial district. I really enjoyed the developmental progress we were doing, projects we were doing.
So what are you going to do differently in this next 4 years that you have been elected?
Well, we have to consolidate first on what we are doing. The small-scale industries that are there, those informal traders, so many to mention. If those people can be blessed by me through the federal government, automatically the society will change. And there will be no problem. With that, the youth too, empowerment is so key, which I've started and is moving. Women empowerment, very strong.
And children.
With children, women empowerment, which is being powered by my wife. That's Chief Victoria Fadams. It's very strong. It's even stronger than anything in the whole area. So with that, with the next 4 years, we can start, continue, and everything goes round. Automatically, Nigeria will be a good place to live.
Thank you so much, and we wish you a very successful 4 years.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Ahmed. Aliyu Wada Ahmed.
We now go to Plateau State.
Can't wait to see you make a return that thing sharp. If not.
We now go to Plateau State.
Plateau North. Plateau North. One Dakwon Simon Davo. One Dakwon Simon Davo.
I will now invite Professor Sani Adam, Honorable National Commission, to present for Niger North. Niger North.
Plateau North. One Dakwon Simon Davo.
Honorable National Commissioner, Professor Sani Adam, may now please us to present for Niger North. Director of Training, will now come forward to please assist Honorable National Commissioner.
Niger North, Sani Bello Abubakar. Niger North, Sani Bello Abubakar. Niger North, Sani Bello Abubakar.
It's the Rapid Television, and of course, I have the distinguished Senator Abaribe. Good morning.
Thank you, and good morning.
How do you feel being here today once again?
Well, I've always been here.
Yes.
So it's familiar to me, but I still happy, and feel very, very glad that they made the right choice.
I would like to ask you two questions. The first one would be, what are you going to do differently in the next 4 years?
I don't know whether you're talking about myself or the Senate.
Yes, the Senate.
Yeah. Individually, we normally will do the best in representing our people, and I will continue to do so. But I think that what Nigerians want from the Senate this time is a Senate that is overtly seen as independent, a Senate that is not seen as an extension of the executive. And I think that it will start with our making a choice, and the choice that we will make of who becomes the Senate president must be someone who we can see, and we can, from his antecedents, we know that the person just does not kowtow to the executive at all times, because at all times the interests of Nigerians must come first, and that is what we want.
All right, good afternoon, and we're happy to have you here.
Thank you.
So first of all, I would like to ask, how do you feel, being here today?
I feel great. I feel very happy that I have an opportunity to play a role in the growth of Nigeria.
What should your people be expecting from you,
They should expect a lot. I am from the Niger Delta. We produce oil and gas. We are surrounded by the ocean. That maritime is important to us. And both come together to create a very difficult environment. So I should be interested in reviewing laws or looking at the laws that govern those areas, govern environmental degradation, how it's treated, govern how oil is exploited and explored, govern how the distribution is done, how are the people benefiting? Are they benefiting adequately? I don't care about the PIB they have. We have to look at something that takes care of the catchment areas. And then I also look at how we participate in businesses, national businesses concerning maritime. What are our stakes in MPA, NIMASA, and other areas that has to do with maritime? Because we come from there. It's so funny when you look at the TV and then you hear foreign names and you are right behind there and you're not playing any role. So I would look at such laws and see and find out why our people are not. Yes.
Thank you very much,
You're
and
welcome.
we wish you a successful 4 years.
Thank you.
Let's go down memory lane. What impacts do women actually make in politics? Looking at the very minimal number of female representation we have now, how are you going to change?
Yes, in fact, that's another thing I wanted to say. I was a bit disappointed to find that I think there are just 2 of us. Three. It's such a very dismal number for us. When you think about the level of education our women have achieved, their capacity to give representation, and their passion for the development of this our great nation. So I really feel quite disappointed. But at least I know that the women who have been in the previous Senate have done some work. We definitely are going to work very hard to develop on this and go further to make sure that our women have their pride of place and they have their voice in governance, they have their voice in administration, and they have so much to contribute to the development and progress of this nation. We'll make sure that we work very hard to build
The
on.
contribution you just said, women make things look differently when they are involved in the affairs of decision making. How do they influence things negatively?
Well, women are always multitasking, and we have something that the men don't have. we have the estrogens. We have that which will make us more resilient. We can stand and wait and patiently see matters to the end. We are built that way for it. So I do believe that we will make the difference in this Senate that we are going to start on. And I've seen that the women too are ready to cooperate with us. So we are going to do our very best, and we will leave a legacy that our women will be proud of. I can assure you of that.
Mr. Lazone, just one message to Nigerians out there, right?
Well, the message is that Nigerians should have faith in the 10th Senate, because I believe that the 10th Senate will bring a lot of succor, will fill in the gaps to make people very happy. You can see for the very first time, you have about 7 political parties having candidates, having senators that happened before. Before you have like maybe 2 parties, 3 parties. Today 7 political parties. So that gives you an impression that Nigerians truly want to have a robust legislature, and that's what we're looking forward to.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much for watching Rapid Television right here at the ICC. We do hope that you've been able to enjoy some of the highlights of this particular certificate issue of return for the elected distinguished senators, as we would like to address them. Tomorrow we'll be back here for that of the House of Representatives, as about 325 members will be, elected members, honorables will be given their certificate of return. We do hope that you keep watching, and of course follow us for more updates. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms for highlights of all our programs and of course the event. My name is Cynthia Agbo. Do have yourself a wonderful time.